I've never heard anybody go into the level of detail you did about knowing your person, like what they're thinking, what they think about when they wake up in the middle of the night. I've read a lot of books and stuff on marketing, and never that level of detail. And I also liked about speaking your values. I think that's a pretty insightful thing that makes a whole lot of sense to me. So that was very good too.
So what really landed for me was explaining what you take for granted and making video content about that, because that, I don't know, I can nerd out about that, but that reminds me of the top end of the Dunning-Kruger curve. Like, when you get really confident, you just forget how hard it was to get there.
I have 9 other books, right? And none of them created the momentum that this book did because I had new technology.
You think about a book launch, but you don't think about all the other aspects. Kind of like Mark was saying, there's so much more to it that you can do with it, especially with all the different ways to monetize. And it was just mind-blowing.
You gave so much value that people kind of have this mental debt to you that in some capacity, whether it's today or 3 years from now when you build a website for them, they're going to think about you and they're going to feel like they need to work with you because of the way that you treated them throughout this.
You're telling us exactly what we need to hear to take action when no one else is. And that was just, everything was so gold. I literally wrote 2 full pages. Like, I can't even get enough information down fast enough. So thank you for every single thing that you just said.
Like, my experience working with you was that you do take it personally. You go above and beyond. You have a passion for what you do. You're very high standards, and it shows, right? And people appreciate that.
Like, all of the questions I had and ideas about how to differentiate myself, you just were like, here you go, here's how you do it. Thank you.
Just getting ready to do some live streaming and everything else, and that's what I was kind of wanting to get out of this, and love that you've shared that, and thank you so much. It's amazing.
It's just so good to know that it's not me, because you're out there and you're like, what does it mean to be an influencer? You just got all these numbers and nobody knows you. I think people should know you.
I love the fact that you gave us space, because I got to make a connection with Indrani that I wouldn't have been able to make otherwise. So I really appreciate that you gave us that space to have an opportunity to connect. So thank you.
Amber speaks to communities around the globe constantly and is relentless about offering you relief and strategy to elevate your situation during this recession.
The way that you've really differentiated and gotten focused on who you serve and the way you've productized what you do is really exceptional.
Amber, you're the best. We wish send you all the love to you and to your family. And really great to have you here. This was fantastic. Thank you so much.